What's going on, y'all? Just give me a second here. I'm just sharing this. I didn't have time yesterday, really. Let's have some other shit going. Let's give me one more second, y'all. Let me just share this one more time. All right, that should be enough right there. What's going on, y'all? I'll see y'all as y'all get in here. Um, yeah, so I've been taking. I took me a break, man. I was like, yo, I need to breathe a little bit. Y'all give me a second. I'm just plugging shit up. I was like, I need me a break for a second. Like these people, they're really how you say it? They're really have your brain going. So like, you know what I'm saying? In order to keep silent and just like, I don't know, be cool about things, I said, yo, let me just take a little break. It was a suggestion of somebody else because they was just like, yo, son, them people, I was like, boy, you don't even know. There be all kinds of crazy shit going on here. So I wanted to talk about Diddy. I know that there's been some more charges added or whatever, which should be expected. One of the girls now, she's going to have to reveal herself, which I find particularly interesting, but she's only going to have to reveal herself to the lawyers, not to the public, so the public will never know. And yeah, all that stuff is cool. 13 new suits, blah, 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 blah. What else is new? You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't want to talk about that. You know, like many times I say here, I like to have conversations. And I guess my format is more of a podcast than it is more so of which I was told yesterday, than more so than it is of a brand of chatterbox in the T sector shit. And these people in the T sector, I really don't care for them too much. I've noticed one thing about this crowd is they're one of the most destructive crowds there is on YouTube. There are others, but the urban one is the worst. And I'm gonna tell you why. Um, you get people in these areas or whatever a case may be online that are very destructive people. They're destructive in their real lives and the people that are around them. So if you don't know what I mean by that, meaning that a lot of these women that you hear online, you always notice they don't have many friends in real life. They only have friends online in the chat rooms, things like that. They don't have friends in real life, many of them. And if they do have friends in real life, the men and the women that do this type of branding and stuff, you'll find that they're not very close to them because they're never out with them. They're always online vlogging with us. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. I go hang with my friends. I go be around my friends. A lot of this frustration and a lot of this nasty, bitter attitude that a lot of these vloggers have, it comes from one place, and that one place is this. Actually, many places: jealousy, envy, greed. Those happen to be entailed into it. But even more so, what's worse about it is they only inflict it on their own, and no one will willfully bring up the question if these T vloggers are so busy divvying out people's addresses, giving out people's kids' names and stuff like that. I swear to God, I find out who did that with me, I'm gonna definitely come and I'm gonna do something with you. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it and I said, yeah, Elijah, sure. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Just please don't interrupt my stream. That's all I asked of you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on a serious note here. So if you do, I appreciate it. If you do, if you don't, then it's okay. Javon, what's going on, Bill? So a lot of these podcasters, they're now in the level of now making up things. And I try to tell a lot of you people that before. They're now making up things. So what they do is, like for example, they're running short on stories. And what happens is Diddy and anti Jay-Z rhetoric are the things that circulate for them. So the Jay-Z story died down. So they had to find some way to keep piecing it together so it could continue. So what they did, well, Jay-Z's got more cases coming up. Jay-Z's not done now. So now you got to keep him on a cliffhanger for that. Then Diddy's trial don't start till May the 5th. There's going to be a prerequisite hearing or whatever in a minute. They can't cling on to that. So they had to run away from that. Then there's the factor of yesterday, and I know this, I know a motherfucker watching me. Yesterday I shared, because I ain't never heard this broad mention Vlog TV ever before in her life. I shared a piece about Vlog TV. Shout out to Prezzo. You know what I'm saying? What up? You know what I mean? And Stevie was on there. Sleezo, what up? You know what I'm saying? And Sleezo was on there. He was telling his piece, you know what I'm saying? And he said same thing. Honorable. Honorable. You understand what I'm saying? Honorable. Nah, nigga, you was here riding. Stay here riding. Don't work like that in real life. Uh-oh, the indictment's coming down. Everybody run. That's coward ass niggas. Anybody sit there and support that coward ass shit and say, yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do this, a new way we doing things. And you got a nephew, a niece, or somebody in your home currently right now on an ankle brace, this exempts you from the conversation. Please exit right now because there's a lot of hypocrite shit going on. So it was one person yesterday. I ain't gonna say Harley Quinn's name. Fuck that bitch. I don't like that bitch. You know what I mean? I just don't. You know what I'm saying? She sat there yesterday and she tried to give her little ideology, but she did it the day before the same goddamn way. And I'm like, bitch, nobody gives a fuck what you're saying. That's why your views are dying down because you don't have nothing else. You think I ain't noticed that? Your views are dying down, bitch, because people are starting to catch on to that's what you do. You lie. And then when you're caught in a lie, instead of fixing a lie that you were caught in, you develop another lie. This is a personality trait of somebody that's a sociopath or a psychopath. I will not argue with that type of person. The fact that she gets on camera, she got her eyes like this. Half of the time, I'm like, no, I'm not arguing back and forth. That bitch is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty, I want to put something in perspective for you real quick. I worked at that record label when I was turning 20 going on 21, right? Record label that I used to work at. 20 going on to 21. I worked there until I was almost 38 years old, 37, 38 years old, right? I've been everywhere between that 2021 to 38. You understand what I'm saying? That means I was doing that shit for damn near 2 decades. Bitch, just because you went on some Carnival cruise, what's some cheap ass cruise? Carnival. Don't go on that shit. That's just the hood rat spot right there. That's the hood. If you going on a cruise, don't go on Carnival. That's the hood rat shit. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be bitches on there fighting. It's gonna be motherfuckers doing all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up, man. You looking on the side of my mouth, Kareem. You like looking at boys' mouths. They go on them fruity tooties. Tutti fruity on Louis. Tutti fruity. Woo-hoo, tutti fruity. Oh, Rudy. Tutti fruity. Oh, Rudy. I'm gonna get that shit. A wop bada loo bop about bam. Bye, bitch. I want to hit 5 years and got 32 subscribers. You worthless motherfucker. You're looking at somebody's mouth. That shit crazy as hell, son. That shit crazy as hell. Okay, know what? UK, what's popping? Let me get this one up out of here. So, leaves me with this. Since these people are now running out of stories, they have now hit the rock bottom. And you'll start deciphering who is the actual podcasters, the tea gatherers, or whatever you want to say, or who's just here for the moment. That's what you're witnessing right now. And just so now they circumnavigate their energy towards fighting with other people that are in the same spheres they're in because of the lack of stories. Now, if these motherfuckers were a little bit more ingenuitive, they would know that they could do other stories. One of the stories that sticks out to me is what's homeboy's name? G Money something. What's that? I want to say son's name right. Because yesterday I put up before everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Before everybody, where they were looking for this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? These two dudes. And now we find out who they particularly are. You can go look at the timestamps and you'll know it's it. So I want to show y'all something real quick. I just want to know what son's real name is. Because somebody said they remember it before I do. It's G Money something. I just want to say his name right. I don't want to disrespect him because the man passed away or whatever. Let me see what this nigga say. Oh God, he go one of them. Yep. First of all, when you call me, let me tell you something real quick. When you call me a nigger, automatically I write you off. You understand what I'm saying? What's even more sad is that most African Americans come in here and want to talk to you like they in the back porch or they in the backyard. I live next door to you. Nigga, make no mistake about it. I will take your motherfucking life if you threaten me. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody in your fucking house. And I really mean that shit. And you can clip this. You can do whatever the fuck you want to. I live in a stand your ground state. You understand what I'm saying? I'll get you, I'll get your mother, I'll get everybody in your fucking household. And I'll go, we listen, and I'll go cuff and handcuff down to the motherfucker. We'll have a trial. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna tell him at the trial is, Your Honor, this motherfucker had been threatening me for months. I did not know what to do. So we got the castle doctrine in this state. You better watch what the fuck you say to me. That's your first and last warning, motherfucker. First and last one. And I travel. Don't get me confused with a fucking sucker. The guy's name is G Money Lil Ronnie. That's his name. I wanted to say his name right to pay homage to him. That was the problem yesterday when I did this post about him. You know what I'm saying? So G Money Lil Ronnie passed away now about 2 days ago. I got the update of it or whatever. And when I started paying attention to it, no, the ramblings of a nigga that will take your motherfucking life, bitch. Anyway, long story short, yeah, you gotta talk to these suck ass niggas like this because they think you joking with them. Nah, nigga, I'm dead ass fucking serious. You keep coming in here harassing me or thinking it's some suck. I ain't talking about the randoms. I'm talking about the consistent ones. Anyway, G Money Lil Ronnie got killed at a car wash, and now in the further investigation, I'm coming to find out that he was told to stay away from this place, and he went back up there with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? And so when he went back up there with his daughter, what eventually happened was, I guess they started shooting at him, and then they ended up, the little girl was in the car. Give me a second, 1 second, guys. You know what's a motherfucking shame? I'm sitting up here having a story about a motherfucker. That's why I'm like talking to you fucking animals. I'm sitting up here having a story about a black man that was unjustifiably killed, and his 5-year-old daughter was killed too. And you motherfuckers writing everything in the chat room except something about his 5-year-old daughter. But these will be the same fake ass motherfuckers that will sit over there and talk about the black this and the black that and the FBA this and the ADOS this or whatever. What about this little black girl, you weak punk motherfuckers? Because it's men. It's men writing shit. As I'm sitting there talking about a little girl, you motherfuckers are sitting in here cracking jokes and shit. Huh? That's why I tell you, out of 1 of 10 black men walking around the United States, at least 8 of them are fucking cornballs. Fucking cornballs. You gotta sit there and crack jokes when I'm talking about a little girl and her father that got killed. And y'all cracking jokes. Another one's in here writing the same word every 5 minutes. You motherfuckers are the sociopaths. And potentially 9 times out of 10, fucking people that would fuck with kids. If they don't care about hearing about a kid getting killed, then you got to realize some of these motherfuckers don't give a shit about a kid. And if you don't believe me, I was talking the same shit before this shit happened with G Money Lil Ronnie. I was talking about it before. They thought I was a fool. They said, no, that ain't it. The culture love each other. This is a nigga that got killed by 2 motherfuckers that they told him beforehand, if you come back up this motherfucker, we gonna do something to you. Another rapper told him, if you come back up here, they gonna do something to you. He went back up there and they did something to him. And unfortunately, his little daughter was with him. See, G Money Lil Ronnie or whatever, when I come to find it out now, this dude was a gambler. He was known for being a gambler. So 9 times out of 10, niggas thought he had money on him. They probably tried him before or whatever. They got away that time or whatever. That's what he said. That's what they say. They say he was a gambler. They said he was known for gambling. Everybody in the town knew him for gambling. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. What's the problem? So over 100 plus people in there. I got 2 likes. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. You could take the one away. I could care less. Keep it. But there's definitely some personal shit going on here. You understand what I'm saying? There's definitely, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't be worrying about the urban crowd. That's the last. Let me tell you something about the urban crowd nowadays. That's the last crowd you want. That's the last crowd you need. These motherfuckers don't even give a fuck about a little girl. They didn't give a fuck about Black History Month. They didn't give a fuck about anything of importance except for Diddy and Jay-Z, including the bitches that call themselves intellects and all that shit or whatever, but ain't really about nothing. I'll check it in a minute, sweetheart. Thank you if you did. Ain't really about on nothing. Go to me. Let me give y'all a challenge. Let me give you a chance since I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Go to your favorite vlogger's motherfucking what's her name? Yeah, man. You got y'all listen to the white community. Y'all got to get a better one than this one. You understand what I'm saying? Would you rather a tree grow than a Negro? I'd rather the tree knock over and bash everybody in your house, including your kids, so they won't grow up and be the racist fucks that you are. And if you go by the name Salad, 9 times out of 10, you was probably locked up, and that's what you went to. That's what we hope. That's my answer. We're sitting here talking about a little girl and these fucking animals, racists, possible pedophiles, niggas is within the same culture that don't give a fuck about the kids are in my chat room popping jokes while I'm talking about this. Because this is not more exciting than talking about Diddy or Jay-Z. That's more exciting. So fuck G Money, Lil Ronnie, and his daughter, basically. Because it was bound to happen. That's what y'all saying. And that's what resonates even more for me. These bitches is basically saying if you're around a nigga, it's always gonna be dangerous. I told y'all earlier. I said, Black American culture has changed. It has changed. These people are more your enemy than they could ever be your friend. These people are separatists, individualists. Yeah, there are many within the breach of motherfucking that aren't like that and are very natural and very good people. Hell, I had one give me a tour doing Black History Month for where Malcolm X got killed. Beautiful Black woman, inside and out. Pristine Black woman, if I want to say. But they ain't the majority. They do the representation. The majority that do the representation. Oh, please don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. If you go get sensitive, go somewhere else. You want to be a crybaby, go somewhere else. There's a whole bunch of Biden politic party podcasts you can go to. You understand what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of them you can go to, but right here ain't one of them. I don't give a fuck about victims. I don't give a fuck. And when I say victims, I mean like the pretend victims. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Yeah, these people. These people that think like this and have this mentality like this, there's something wrong with them. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know where your mind is going to. I don't know what you're trying to do, whatever, what destination you think you're going to reach with this type of mentality. But I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be a brick fucking wall. You all really undeniably hate each other at probably like an 80% route. Let me explain. Your interactions here on a daily basis online dictate that. If you wake up and you go to the average podcast in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna find one of three things is from one of these urban podcasts. It's not gonna be about G Money, Lil Ronnie, or his daughter. What you're gonna hear is you're gonna hear somebody beefing. It was girls that were waking up 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning on schedule beefing with their podcast. Guess what happened last night when I was asleep, girl? I woke up to this girl, and then all the bitches in the motherfucking chat room will donate to these hoes. Big money. $100 here, $200. I've seen bitches get donated $500 for beefing. Beefing. Not talking about no real shit. Not talking about G Money, Lil Ronnie, and his 5-year-old daughter that got killed in detail. Not talking about the major people that we lost outside of conspiracy theory base. That's why I said that from the beginning when Angie Stone. I said these niggas gonna run Angie Stone's name into the ground with conspiracy theories. They're gonna make a mockery of Angie Stone. So let me get on it now. And that's just what motherfuckers did and made money off of a dead woman. Do you know what it says in the Bible about making money off dead people and not honoring the dead? That is like a straight ski slope to motherfucking hell. They made money off of that's like selling t-shirts at somebody's funeral. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So it's just like, it's pathetic when you see people that are online and they making money. Just like I see that funny motherfucker that's down at the bottom that wrote that exactly after I said, if I send you $200, nigga, if you're gonna send it, send it. If not, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of your name, put it up, and tell everybody you a freak fraud out here. You ain't got $200. I don't care. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. Don't keep writing the same fucking comment over and over and over and over again. Come on, you're looking like fucking desperate now. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these niggas, they just want attention of a nigga. Yeah, what's up, little bubblegum? Got fucked in your ass lately? Bitch. Anyway, long story short here. See what I mean? You got motherfuckers coming in here want to joke, a key, and a he. Yeah, Dwayne Wiggins is in hospice right now. They don't even care about that. They ain't even talking about that. They're not even talking about Dwayne Wiggins. Who you telling to be nice? Who you telling to be nice? Who you telling to be nice? I'm never nice to motherfuckers. I'm myself. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't give a fuck if you like conservatism. That's not me. He died today. Jesus Christ. He died, huh? That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy, man. R.I.P. to Dwayne Wiggins. You notice when I sat there and I said that comment or whatever, there's always this one motherfucker that keeps coming in here with these multi-mole motherfuckers. Y'all ain't heard me say shit about a Cash App. Has anybody heard me say anything about a Cash App? Anybody? Just write in the chat room if you heard me say anything about a Cash App. But we got a motherfucker called Kingsley Kale that's part of the Black and White Anti-Nigger Defamation of Donation League. So they run around and they've been the chosen people that go into people's chat rooms and they get to solely determine who in the Black ecosphere can maintain a Cash App and who can't, because they're the overlords. You know. So there'll be tons of this one motherfucker coming in my what's the name? I like to call him Pork Chop, or either that other fucking flago ass nigga that they're hooked up with I'm gonna call it a Black Harley Quinn. Which makes sense. Both of y'all some fucked up niggas. You know what I'm saying? My mom at your mom, my mom was on a block pimping your mother. You understand? She's still at it or whatever. What time y'all want us to drop that bitch off? The GOAT man. What time y'all want us to drop that bitch off? You know, your whole ass mother. What time you want us to drop that bitch off? She out running the tricks real quick. I told the bitch she get cold to stand on 2 bricks and rub her hands together. She'll be warm. Let's see how many motherfuckers, what's the name? Let me see how many motherfucking, you've been on here 8 years and no subscribers. You are a professional loser and troll. You a spectator, boy. Learn how to be a winner. You a spectator. White people need to be nice to Black people. Everyone is equal. I'm not mean on your side. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, white people. I don't give a fuck about that. Lady, I live in Connecticut. 37% of the population is Italian American. you think I'm in a position to give a fuck about color? I live in the New York City tri-state. I don't give a fuck about it. I grew up around Italians and Greeks. I don't give a fuck about color. Word of mother, I don't give a fuck about color. But if you are who you are, I'm gonna call you out where you are. Yes. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, some real weirdos in here. I told you they always be in here. They won't even hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for everybody that is fucking with me. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate it. We don't do it Danny Kane updates over here. Fuck Danny Kane as a group and as motherfucking solos. Fuck all of them except for Kalina. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Fuck Danny Kane. Motherfuckers ain't selling no albums like that any fucking way. Like, they be trying to talk about Danny Kane like these bitches were the Supremes or something like that. They have more success with Diddy Dirty Money as them two, Kalina and Dawn. And they'll tell you that because we did the whole promo run with them. We went city to city with them. They had way more. Dawn and Kalina were way more known with Diddy and the singles they had on it. God damn it, what they had, 4 or 5 chart-stopping singles on that? Like, tell me a Danny Kane song right fucking now. Quickly. Somebody tell me a Daddy Kane song in my shit right now. Somebody tell me. Nigga, I don't know who the fuck, what's the name, D Kane is from San Antonio, nigga. Who? I don't live in San Antonio, nigga. I live in the New York City tri-state. The fuck is you talking about? Who is D Kane? Do anybody know who D Kane is? Who is D Kane? I don't even know who the fuck that is, bro. You sound weird as fuck too. Hey, you look like somebody's uncle. Get the fuck out of my chat room, you goofy ass nigga. The fuck? Ain't no pity like a day party. Y'all niggas really got to get some new jokes. Y'all using like last year's jokes now at this point. Like, if you still talking about no Diddy, what's going on, Harley Quinn? Because I know that's that bitch is doing it. She's very flustered right now. Bitch, make sure you got the same fucking energy when you get them papers. All right, Harley Quinn? If your name is Shonda, when you get them papers, bitch, I need one of them posts from you. All right? Bitch, you fucked up today. You should have said the shit you said. You sure? See, a lot of these T vloggers, they trying to get a little cocky now because they feel that Puff is locked up. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen, huh? You know, and I'm out of touch, and who knows about me or whatever. Oh, nah, bitch, you've been on the radar for a minute, bitch. We gonna talk all that big money shit. Let's see if you can take that money you got. You've been sailing and shit. You know what I'm saying? On your little carnival cruise. Adapt that shit into the next 6 years, bitch. You understand me? But you keep on doing what you doing. You keep on doing what you doing. Have niggas drying that shit out for like 6 years. Nigga, dry that bitch. Make sure that bitch got nothing. That bitch can't even retire. That bitch gonna be working at Walmart. Reliving her days when she was a vlogger. At 70-something, she gonna be working at Walmart. They still got them jobs now. I know Faith, 112, and Notorious Big. That's kind of shit I listen to. That's what's up. DMX. I don't know what the fuck you said, but you weird. Y'all give me a second. I have to go through here because we get a lot of weird people. So I have to delete, you know what I'm saying? I'll delete a lot of people. I'm in a tri-state, nigga. Uh-oh, here we go with one of these motherfucking mammies. Hey, mammy, what's going on? We got a mammy in here. Dawn 740Z. Bitch, fuck you. First of all, from the bottom of my heart. Second of all, you got to be one communist bitch to tell me what the fuck I could say on my channel, what I can't. Dawn N74Z, whatever the fuck your name is. I can't stand with a bitch come on my channel and tell me how to talk. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm not fucking you. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your homie. I'm not your friend. Matter of fact, bitch, you could go play in traffic for all I care. But don't ever make the mistake that you could come on my channel and tell me how the fuck to talk. You take your ass and take a hike. You ain't made one motherfucking donation. You ain't hit the like button, but you over here giving suggestions. Ho, I don't even know you. So let's get this goofy bitch up out of here. Talking about somebody, bitch, you don't even know my age. Bitch, you don't know me. Somebody at your age cursing. Shut the fuck up. Uh-oh, here go another one of them. Y'all all got the same shit. So pay attention to this one real quick, y'all. So we got two types of niggas that be on here, right? Delete Cliff, got you. Yeah. I got you. Delete Cliff, got you. Yeah, he was sounding, and let's get rid of Ashton Shepherd too. Let's get rid of that one. Talking about, how do I donate? So it is switched from, you know what I'm saying? And it switched from, it goes some other nigga talking about a chopped cheese. Hold on one second. Some other nigga talking about shut up. Oh yeah, the trolls is deep tonight. Trying to tell a grown man. Yeah, like, who the fuck are you to tell me how to speak? I said, that's some new shit right there. Thank all y'all for telling me to delete Cleet. It was San Antonio. What's going on, man? Let's get back into my man G Money Lil Roddy speaking of Texas. These niggas spent all week talking about Puff and Diddy, but didn't have one story really I felt in depth about this young man that got killed. And I'm asking myself, why? I thought everybody cared about the kids. When in reality, a lot of these people don't give a fuck about black kids. I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about including black people. They don't give a fuck about these kids. And a lot of Latinos are the same fucking way. They don't give a fuck about them kids and the whole sign. They don't give a fuck about them kids. Kids is raising themselves. So I'm asking somebody else in here, somebody asking for a donation. I ain't even said nothing about a Cash App. This B is 45. Your mother's a bitch. Your mother's a bitch. Does anybody in here write in the comment section before I block this goofy ass hoe ass nigga? Because that's what I'm talking about. These are the hoe ass niggas that be out here. I want y'all to pay special attention to Billy Hendricks. Any nigga that goes around and tries to tell based off somebody's age or something like that, fine. But you've been on here for how many years? Let's say how many years you've been on here. Watch this. I'm gonna break them down. This nigga's been on here for 7 years and got 3 subscribers, right? But he's trying to tell me that I can't ask for donations, even though I haven't even said anything about donations, right? Just get my point here. He's on here to make sure, along with a couple other niggas that are black and white, that I don't get any money towards me, but I ain't said nothing about donations. I'm sitting here telling a story. I ain't asked nobody for no donations. The donations is on the thing. We got products you can purchase too, Billy, since you got good money. I mean, listen, go get your bitch a bottle of motherfucking perfume, nigga. It's only $170. You got it, right? You talking all that big money shit. Go do that, Billy. Matter of fact, let's make a screenshot of Billy so we can make sure we tell everybody. Yep, I got it. So we can make sure we tell everybody. In reality, Billy ain't got a motherfucking dime. That's why Billy come in here and do shit like that. And the rest of these deranged ass niggas and bitches do the same thing. Have you ever noticed that the new go-to now for, and I'm gonna get back into G Money Lil Ronnie, the new go-to now for a lot of these YouTubers is they try to financially shame people and halter people so they can collect all the money. No, I want all the subscribers giving their money to me. Nigga, ain't no way you've been online for 7 years. And you can't tell me that your favorite podcaster who you subscribe to, and I'm gonna go see who you subscribe to in a minute, but you can't tell me none of your favorite podcasters, you ain't getting motherfucking shit from them. There's motherfuckers on here. Let me tell y'all this. This is how deep it goes. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen, hit that like button for me. I'm gonna tell you how deep it goes within the black community nowadays. This is how lost a lot of them are. There's a bitch on here that I heard a bitch praise today, and it almost made me throw up in my stomach. And I'm gonna let y'all hear it in a minute. But once I heard this bitch praise these 2 women, I knew automatically. I said, oh, okay, I get it now. Now I got confirmation that you're everything that I thought you were. So this is one particular blog, and I pretty much believe her to be a misandrist, along with a couple of other female bloggers that I consider being misandrist too. That if you don't understand the definition of that, that means they don't like men. Okay? So this woman, day to day on, she has 4 to 5 different subject matters. She has Diddy, Jay-Z, ASAP, Rocky for the Minute, and then the Meghan Markle shit, which I'm nowhere interested in. Meghan Markle from Long Island. So this is how she makes her money, okay? Her money so she can afford her little cheap ass Carnival cruise, just trying to make it look like she motherfucker. Bitch, I've been on yachts, speed boats, and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? This bitch on a Carnival cruise. I went here, bitch, you went on Carnival cruise for under $1,000. Shut the fuck up. You ain't went no motherfucking where, hoe. So, you know, you make that shit look real good with some still pictures, though. That's a Carnival cruise if I ever seen one, but I digress. That's that cheap shit if you want to go sell it. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to go out there, go Norwegian. You're going to spend a couple more dollars, but you'll avoid all them niggas that's on Carnival. Trust me on this. And I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about niggas. You know what I'm saying? Vast difference. And poor white trash is source. These motherfuckers, they do their pages like this all the month of Black History Month. They do their pages like this and get collections of donations from thousands of people. Yet alone, they won't say nothing about G Money, Lil Ronnie. We ain't nothing but a couple days out of last month, the Black History Month. They ain't won't say nothing doing Black History Month, but they always find an effort to make sure that they come on a Man of Colors page and tell nobody to donate to me. 1, because I got better footage than them. 2, most of these motherfuckers is jealous of me. 3, you understand what I'm saying? And looks, they can't really compete with me, most of them, especially a couple of them in particular. 4, they ain't got access to the shit that I got. So they ain't got no choice but to hate. There's a nigga on here that literally had a bitch that a bitch referenced today. And the bitch was on here. Now, y'all ready for this? The bitch was on here. Y'all want me to, she's a queen. You got to respect her. She's like, fuck this bitch. This bitch was sitting here allocating for motherfucking genocide of specifically black male babies, telling the women that they should abort them. And these same black women was sitting there fucking donating to this bitch to the attempt that they allowed her to get a home out of her electively having on a daily basis. And I heard this bitch, the Black Harley Quinn, mention this bitch today. I said, oh, you believe in her rhetoric. You believe in the sprinkle relative rhetoric too, because you mentioned her too. So I said, oh, okay, that's the type of lousy bitch you are. You a lousy bitch. You hate men. And I noticed in all your little pictures, you ain't got a man in one of them pictures. Lonely ass. Y'all be thinking that bitch is young. That bitch old as fuck, nigga. That bitch is 40-something fucking years old. That bitch got a C-section scar somewhere. Somewhere. He said they worse than Fox News. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about them. I don't be worried about them motherfuckers. Let me get this one off here. Talking about I'm a white woman. Here's another one. I'm gay. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. Thank you very much, Tierra. I ain't never asked for one motherfucking donation, but since I'm here, hit my donation link and show some love like I do to these other motherfuckers, because you can quite readily see they don't want niggas to make no money. I don't do lives right here in my bedroom. I do lives on the move. I take people everywhere with me, including court cases and everything else, which a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna have a problem when y'all plan on showing up, as y'all gonna see. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, bitch, you wanna get it fucked up? We gonna get it all the way fucked up. We gonna get it all the way fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, bitch, I can't guarantee, you know what I'm saying, nothing ain't happen to you. You know what I mean? I can't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, well, you make sure, you know what? I'm gonna see where your money at. Make sure you motherfucking donate something to these motherfuckers. What's the names telling me I can't ask for donations. I ain't even asked for donations. Now I'm gonna start asking for donations. I did a whole live for 3 hours, never even asked for a donation one time, and then a motherfucker come in there and tell me what I can and can't ask for. I'm like, who the fuck are these communist motherfuckers? He asking for a this is corny, boy. There go Javon. When did I ask for donation? That's why I said, that's why I don't like coming here live no more, dog. I don't even like fucking with these niggas no more. Like, for real, because it's like you, I can't tell you how it is when you sit there and you talk to a group of people that no matter what you say, they ain't gonna get into after or when it's too late. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like fucking confusing to me to keep on continuing to talk to these group of people when it's like the only thing they want to ensue for you is your destruction. You got to realize those are my people, quote unquote, or half of my people that are coming into the chat room talking about don't donate to this motherfucker. This ain't no white people doing that. These is niggas doing that. And they do it day after day after day. They will quick to lie on you, especially the bitches. I heard a bitch tell a complete lie today. And bitch, you better leave. I'm trying to tell you, listen, if you don't want to fuck with nobody, you don't want to fuck with French Montana. You understand what I'm saying? French got a different way of doing things, even differently than me. That's what I'm going to say there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say. You can get out of here. Yeah, this is some like this. Tell them how you use the Bears TV. Who the fuck are you, bro? Like, these people are crazy, dog. Jesus Christ. Let me tell y'all something, man. First of all, let me put it to you like this. Anybody that is in this space to come over here, you're welcome. I don't care if you're black, white, gay, straight, heterosexual, transsexual, metrosexual. I don't give a fuck. I live in the New York City tri-state. But this seems to be the go-to because this is the same thing a bitch tried to do today. A bitch ain't have nothing to report on. So she turns around and says, hey, yeah, and you know that Stevie J is gay, and French Montana is gay, and Puff is gay. This is the same bitch that was out here talking about, yeah, and you know Puff has got Charles. Like, this bitch has said so many incriminating things that she don't even realize it because the bitch is a sociopath. You said that Puff was out here fucking with kids. I'm sleeping with this person, doing that person. First of all, if the nigga was gay, it ain't none of your fucking business. What business is it of yours? And when are you gonna get out of it? Like, okay, so let's say Puff is gay, right? All right. Everybody knows Puff is gay. Now what? What's next? Okay, here's Tuesday. What's next? Here's Wednesday. What's next? You see, you're having these little certain bursts of moments and shit like that, and you feel like, hey, you know what? I should donate to this because it made me feel good. It's euphoria. But really, even if Puff got convicted tomorrow and the trial is over, what do you get out of it? What do you get out of it? Nothing but donations. That's all they get. They get donations. So what you get is the same motherfuckers that are sitting here talking about me getting donations. These niggas be having 5, 6, 7 hour marathons. Okay? 5, 6, 7 hour marathons talking about how they beefing with somebody, how they gonna beat a bitch's ass, how they don't like that bitch. You know, all this shit right here. And I'm just like, yo, these motherfuckers are able to conduct themselves and do what they want to do, or whatever, but sit over here trying to act like I'm a punk or some shit like that. Nigga, you out your mind? You out your mind? Like this whole ass nigga right here just wrote his Cash App in my chat room. I hope your whole fucking family die horribly for trying me. You understand what I'm saying? Like nigga shit like that. That's why I keep trying to tell you, bro. I don't fuck with these niggas. I don't fuck with these niggas. Now I don't go doing shit like that. I don't fuck with people's pages. Here's some nigga in here talking about, bro, I need my $50. Nigga, I don't even know you. See what I mean? Like this nigga's right, bro. I need my $50. Nigga, it's just a dick, nigga. You need your $50. Nigga, I ain't borrowing no $50. Now they making up shit. These people are crazy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is Black America for you. The majority of these motherfuckers is mentally ill. I'm trying to tell you. You notice ain't nobody in here that's Latino saying no crazy shit like that. But Black and white Americans, I'm trying to tell you, the majority of the motherfuckers is mentally fucking ill, dog. Trust me when I tell you this. Mentally fucking ill. And they only support bullshit. Here goes another one. Why are you on here begging, posting Cash App? So y'all hear this nigga? He said, why am I on here begging, posting my Cash App? This is a systematic bunch of motherfuckers. So let him continue. But y'all notice, pay attention. Y'all don't see how the shit is like, well, yeah. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You don't see how that, like, this is a system of motherfuckers right here. You know what I'm saying? Son, why you capping on the payments? Nigga, what the fuck? Now they lie. What payments? Hey, your boy need his $50 in the payments. What payments, son? Tell me what payments. What payments? What payments is there? Tell me what payments it is. What payments? Please enlighten me. I want to know. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jamal Jones. We'll wait. Go ahead. Give me a second, guys. I just want to show you this is how far the Black culture has fallen. This pay attention. These motherfuckers are worse than the Klan. Just pay attention. You rolling with a pimp? Okay, I hear you, man. I hear you. These motherfuckers are worse than the Klan. So what they have to do is pay attention to them. Now, pay attention to this. They won't talk about G Money Lil Ronnie. They won't talk about his daughter. They won't make any posts during Black History Month. The only thing they're concerned with is how you make money and how much they should stop you from making money. And I'm trying to tell you, I know the 4 podcasters is coming from. And that's the sad part about it. These people sit on a daily basis and talk about Black people this, Black people that, but really what they use Black people to pimp. They pimp this culture of Black people. So it's between old motherfucking what's this bitch's name? Harley Quinn. We're gonna call her the Black Harley Quinn. Is that bitch? You understand what I'm saying? It's this other bitch nigga who, if I ever see you, I'm gonna take your motherfucking. Anyway, that bitch ass nigga. And then there's another nigga that's a bitch ass nigga that sits over there and he motherfucking basically don't do nothing but was promoting a bitch that got kicked off of YouTube by talking about and promoting basically eugenics, but specifically eugenics based and used and utilized on Black male babies. And there were Black women over there not only donating to her, but saluting her when she made a quick little venture back to YouTube, which was only really an old video or whatever. But this Black man was sitting over there with this one Cynthia G, who I heard at my own lips today from this other bitch. the Black Harley Quinn celebrating this bitch and holding up high. So you celebrating a hoe that was sitting online and collected enough money from black women. And this what y'all should really keep in your mind. Because I'm trying to tell you, them bitches gonna use that same love, and there's a group of these bitches gonna kill you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Here go another one. What's the Cash App for? What podcast have you been on YouTube where there ain't a motherfucking Cash App put it up? And who sent you over here? That's what I want to know. Who sent you over here to deter people from making money? Who do you work for? The KKK, CIA? Who do you work for? That sounds like some CIA, FBI shit right there, don't it, y'all? Have y'all noticed there's a group of communists, anti-black blacks on here on my motherfucking, what's the name? Listen to this motherfucker right here. What's the Cash App for? I'm always down to donate for a good cause, but I'm a bit confused here. What's the cause? The cause is fuck your mother. That's the cause. That's the cause. Fuck your mother. That's the cause. We all take a donation so we can take turns with your mother. Anyway, like these like obnoxious fucking questions I've never heard before in my life. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. You care about that. See how a nigga wrote him out? That's not gonna get you paid. Nah, that's not gonna get you paid. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what you want. See, I'm different than you. I can sit up here, do a live, and then I know if nobody's going to donate to me or whatever, that means you don't respect what I have to say, how I have to say it. That means you fall into that same category on or offline. See, my mind is broader than this shit right here. You stuck in this matrix. I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? Just call me Neo. Well, not matter of fact, call me Morpheus. Neo had to be taught. Your mind is, oh God, you got 5K in your savings. Yeah, sure. Yeah, a nigga said he got five digits in his account, right? But ain't donated a motherfucking dime and asking me why am I asking for donations? But nigga, I work for multimillionaires since I was 20 going on 21. Nigga, you're not gonna impress me with that shit. Like that's another thing too. That's a new nigga mentality. The new nigga mentality is this, and it's an old mentality. 5 miles per hour so everybody sees you. Remember when Fresh Prince said that shit in the summertime? 5 miles per hour so everybody sees you. That's what these niggas do. So they can't go over into a white world bragging because they don't make enough money, most of them. So what they do is they want to come and they want to stun on you in the community and shit. Now, you're going to see more of this in the future, especially from their children, because they're indoctrinating their children into the same type of child rearing. So listen to me. This child rearing is not empathetic. They don't care about you. This rearing sense that they have is very narcissistic. They don't care about anybody. Number three, most of these people that enact this type of behavior, whatever the case may be, usually come from women that didn't have a man around them and now don't have a man in their child's life either. So these are some of the most nasty, cantankerous people you will ever meet in your life. And so they come online, and instead of bantering up and going against white supremacists or whatever, you'll never see none of those same niggas you see right here in my chat room that's talking shit over there at any white supremacist channel. They're scared, they're cowards. If you pay attention to some of the personalities, the only people they ever threaten is black people. The only people they ever want to go after is black people. I go after white people all the fucking time. They don't want to do that. They're scared. These niggas are good at acting or whatever, but they're not good at actually delivering what they say they are, and that's motherfucking their actions. Their actions speak before their words do for me. So I see a lot of these motherfuckers be fronting and stunting, putting together plots or whatever. We don't want this nigga to get some money. We don't want that nigga to get some money. That's cool. But like I said, you ain't gonna stop me. And when I get back on, you understand what I'm saying? And y'all stay in the matrix, I'm gonna leave a lot of you here. I swear to God to that. You understand what I'm saying? You can hit me up in 10 years from now and tell me, yo, my mama's on her last leg. She ain't got nowhere to say. Good luck to that bitch. You better tell her go work at Walmart. Oh shit, Walmart is automated now. That's what I'm gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? You could come to me if you part of that little band of motherfuckers that did that. You could come to me and tell me, oh my God, our daughter, she's on her last cup of milk. What are we gonna do? Bitch, you better pull out a titty. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna laugh at you. Collectively and individually, if you follow under that mentality, you can best believe that. So where you took away from me, I'm gonna take away from you. I'll give you a perfect example here. What I said the other day, and it held true. There's this guy that used to be over there. I don't know his position. I ain't got nothing with him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say your name the right way. All right. His name is Murph. The dude Murph is over there with the chick, the French chick from Canada, who also doesn't like men of color. And you pointed that out the other day and thought that you skip it. We gonna deal with that later. That we ain't gonna do that here. You fucked up the other day. You tried to say some shit slick. But if you're not in the know, you wouldn't have picked up what she was saying. What she was saying was, I'm very boring. You know, I don't like white men, as if they ain't no born black men. You ever listen to Neil deGrasse? He's a motherfucker. He's a black man who used to be the head of NASA. The head of NASA. He works at the Smithsonian now. Okay, one of the leading motherfuckers out there. You ever heard of what's this guy that used to be Trump's vice president? Jesus Christ, what is his name? He was the head neurosurgeon in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me. So check this out right here, right? The guy Murph, evidently, he's staying in, I don't know if he is or he isn't or whatever, but I just want to take this partition of the story. I ain't going to work the other partition of the story because really ain't none of my fucking business. But the dude evidently is in a homeless situation where he's staying in a shelter or something like that or whatever. And I just want to tell him, I had never been through anything like that in my whole entire life. Like really, the pandemic was going on and everything like that. And I'm pretty sure in England, that's probably what you're coming out of too. And it's been hard for a lot of men to kind of like circumnavigate their way out of it. But one thing that I paid attention to was the same thing I told y'all a few days before his version of his story broke. And behind it, who was making fun of him was black women. They was like, he. This is under admissions of his own, I guess his homegirl, motherfucking the Magic the Black Owl chick. This black women making fun of him. And I told you, I said they did the same thing to me at a high potential rate. I say it probably like a 70 potential rate. And they had no idea what was going on in New York City. They didn't know New York had been hit that hard. And at the time I was living in the Bronx before I returned back here to Connecticut, which y'all heard me say in my what's the name, but I was just like, wow, they have no idea what's going on here. They have no idea the niggas is working. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas that come on here, I just don't divulge a lot of my business. What you think I make my money fucking with y'all? I can say the realest shit on here, nigga. Ain't no niggas donating to me. African Americans don't like me. One reason they don't like me is because I'm half Latino. So I speak Spanish. And when I speak Spanish, they show even more how they hate me. So I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't either if you're in the same position as this. They don't like anybody that's not like them, doesn't act like them, doesn't talk like them, doesn't want to tap shoe like them. And Latinos in many ways are the same. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody gives a fuck. The world doesn't revolve around how niggas think, black or Latin. The world doesn't revolve or interact how niggas think. The world doesn't base its metrics in society based on how niggas think. The world, the bank systems, they don't revolve based on how black and Latino niggas think. You understand what I'm saying? The world's GDPs don't operate based on how niggas and Latinos think. Grocery stores don't operate because of how niggas and Latinos think. See, this is very simple. That's why I make sure to keep my ass out the matrix in here. And niggas will try to tell you, well, you must dive more into the matrix. Telling people, telling people, you don't give a fuck if they give you to a man. Do you know how many times motherfuckers come in here with that bullshit? They do it to do a goof. You too busy trying to please motherfuckers. That's what a lot of y'all niggas here on YouTube do. You too busy trying to please niggas. You feed niggas too much. Like I said, what's that movie called with Cam and all them niggas? You stay trying to feed niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to feed niggas, B. I ain't here to feed niggas. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. They don't give a fuck about me. I can point to the people that give a fuck about me. See that nigga's name just pinned right there, Javon? Every time Javon come up in here, Javon pinned my shit there. You understand what I'm saying? He hit the like button. I can't even get niggas to hit the like button. But you want me to stand with you in war? Nigga, fuck you. You can't even say or pay homage, and you care so much about little black girls. This little 5-year-old black girl got killed, and the only thing you bitches can do is talk about Puff and Jay-Z. Well, there is no Puff and Jay-Z info other than a white woman So they superseded these black chicks that claim to be the queens. They chose to talk about defending the white woman that accused Jay-Z and Diddy before they talked about this 5-year-old little black girl a couple days off of Black History Month. And you tell me there's not something wrong with these people. These people are mentally ill collectively nowadays at a 70% range. And so are Latinos at a 60% range. If I tell you the shit that these Ben Hibados been doing since they've been coming over here, it'll blow your fucking mind. I'm not talking about Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. I'm talking about all these niggas from these islands that we've never fucking interacted with like that. Like I don't always interacted with Mexicans my whole entire fucking life. Some Mexicans are cool as fuck. Some of them are dickheads. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to get one of the two. Ain't no in between. You understand what I'm saying? But like a lot of these other folks from Venezuela, Nicaragua, and all that, these are war countries. And a lot of these people, they live in the sticks or in rural areas all their life. They've never even seen somebody that look like you until they get to America. Nobody asked you to donate. Now, if you don't want to donate, then don't donate. Don't say nothing. Don't write nothing in my chat room. That's my number one rule. Don't try to get no interaction with me and you just said a statement like that. That's for one. Number two, you understand what I'm saying? Most of the time when people come in here and they write shit like that, they write it because they're trying to get into a problem because you wrote it twice. If I could donate, I would, but I can't. I'm sorry. Nobody asked anything about donations. You did that on purpose. And that's why I said this is the mental illness in African Americans and white Americans now. Now we're going to get this motherfucker up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. I hear you. 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 Nobody said they hated blacks. You just, it's just that your motherfucking mentality is so dumb that you don't get it. And that's why probably eventually you'll be the first. If there's a set of motherfuckers, see, there's a set of black people that are smart as fuck, and there's a set of black people that are dumb as fuck. In between the conversation of what I've been saying, I perfectly pointed out what I stated, and I'll state it again. It's prove me wrong, which is this. During Black History Month, name me 5 bloggers that have more than 5 podcasts about Black History Month, doing Black History Month. Name me 5 of them. Now, the way the black mind thinks, because they think in a childish rhetoric for a good 70% of them, you know what I'm saying? The other 30, they act and think like adults. But for the average black American mind, it's always filtered with comedy somehow or another. They get this from their mamas. You know what I'm saying? And so since most of these men were raised by women, they act like women. So that's what women do. When you say something real, they'll say something sarcastic behind it. So I expect that from sugary ass dudes. You understand? It's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about your sexuality. I'm talking about just being a bitch ass nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you. He said Nebraska is the shit. So when I hear these niggas talking, I say to myself, they're talking from a skew and from a hue of emotion, of their mama, of their mama's hatred for men that look like me, for their mama's vitriol hatred against her baby daddy that didn't want the baby in the first place. That might be you. You know what I'm saying? Up until a nigga that come in here and say you ride a lawnmower. That's supposed to be a racist innuendo. It's I'm not Mexican, homie. Yo soy la cubano, la mareno, ahí esa, entonces I'm claro. It's amazing to me that you got black Americans throwing racist jokes out, but be the first motherfucker sitting on lots when they racist. They do the same, a lot of the shit they complain about. The same shit they complain about, they go out and do it. You know what I mean? I can't make this shit up. So no, it's not hating black Americans. In actuality, I love y'all. But what you show me, you understand what I'm saying? When you show me that most of y'all are just pieces of shit nowadays, based versus who you formerly was, I'm gonna treat you for who you are now. See, there's many stories in history of heroes and heroines fighting against their own people because their own people have became decadent. had become lost, had become, nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Bye-bye. Have become lost, have become dumb, have become weak. Only thing they want to do is argue like that motherfucker wanted to do with me. He wanted to argue. I'm not going to argue with you. We have a directive and a premise here on this show that I was talking about, and I'd like to get back to it. But this motherfucker couldn't allow me to talk about a little black girl. So pay attention one more time. What type of black Americans don't want you to talk about a black American little girl and can't shut up for 5 minutes talking about some donations and shit like that and everything they can do to interrupt me talking about this little black girl, but at the same time sit around talk about I hate black people? That don't make sense. No, nigga, you hate black people. You hate black people. And that's the trick. And y'all got to start paying attention to this. These niggas that sit around and point their finger to somebody hate black people like that motherfucker did right there. No, nigga. You hate black people. You won't even honor your own people when you get a whole 28 days to do it with one motherfucking post, but you spent the whole motherfucking month talking about Puff and Jay-Z, two niggas you don't know. No, you hate black people. Y'all hate black people. You hate yourselves. And you won't admit it. That's why you'll ask the average man something. I can't even have a conversation in disagreement with the average black man because the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go, well, what about, what about, don't ever come back. Bye-bye. But what about, you know what I mean? It's ingrained into the system, U.S. culture, that's still passing blame. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like it's a disease. To ingrain something usually has to be fortified by somebody else. So really, when you're looking at it, because I see it nowadays and I had never seen it before, but now I'm older, I see it. Nowadays, the ones that's ingraining shit into your head of fear, be careful of them, the white women. The white women gonna motherfucker set you up. Hey, Jayla, what's going on? Jayla, one of the real ones. Be careful of the white women. The white women gonna set you up. But most of these accusations that's coming from Puff and other people don't just contain white women, they contain black women too. Motherfucker Bill Cosby went to jail because of the conviction of a biracial black woman that rather looked like a man to me versus all the other motherfucking accusations he had against him. You understand what I'm saying? Cassie's a black woman and she took $30 million from Puff and went to go marry a white man. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, first of all, when you come in here and tell me I speak English good, I automatically get rid of you. Like talking about you Indian and I speak English good. That shit didn't even make sense. That's another group of you got other people now that are divvying in on the white worshiping, as I want to call it in America. And white people, I'm not talking about good white folks or stand-up white folks and shit like that. I'm not talking about Jews. There's a group that you are very aware of and you've always been around to know and seen of just brown people in general or minorities. I'm talking to white folks, so you know what I'm talking about. I live here in lily white ass fucking Connecticut and been here for most of my life. There's a partition of y'all, and I don't live in the ghetto. All right. There's a partition of y'all that quietly get it when somebody's trying to brown nose you or get close to you because of your skin color and what they think your skin color can help them with in their own life. So the whole reason they become friends with you in a lot of cases is because they see some opportunistic lateral vision and a projection. So for example, you'll see a lot of, I've noticed this a million times. You'll get and this is when I'll stop talking to you. Whenever you get somebody, what the fuck you say? Oh, all right. You get people that will sit around and have conversations with you, kick it with y'all. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate it. You'll have Black, Latin, Indian, Middle Eastern, North African, African, any type of minority, right? I witnessed this the day before yesterday when I went to a store that I went to, and I walked out and I said to myself, I'll go to the store across the street from now on. I'll never come back to the store. He was getting a delivery. And the dude always speaks to me. He's an Asian man. He always speaks to me, always says hello. But I peeped a couple of times when he was speaking to me. He would always speak it in, nigga, don't ever write what you wrote in my shit again. Or I swear my hand before God, I'm trying to be a good dude, my nigga. But I will find your fucking address. All right? If you don't like what the fuck I got to say, then fucking leave. because you're getting me mad and I'm trying to learn how to control my attitude. But I swear to God, I will put you on film as it go down and I will live stream it. I'm into that shit. I've been wanting to do that shit. Anything else you got to say? Homie, we're not going to fight. You're going to slap my face. You see what I mean? This is the average nigga right here. No, you're not going to slap my face. What's going to happen to your face is going to be a lot more than slapping, though, in retaliation. See, you just threatened me. So, YouTube, I want you to understand this man just threatened me in my chat room, said he'll slap my face. And if you slap my face, I am going to put every last one of your family members in the basement. And hope there isn't an electrical fire by any chance. You have a good evening, sir. You have a good evening. If you don't know me, I don't give a fuck if he is miles away. I travel to motherfuckers. I travel to motherfuckers. You didn't know that, did you? I travel to motherfuckers. Who you with him, Rodrigo? That's your mans? That's your mans? See, don't make the mistake that I'm by myself. I just don't put people on camera for specific reasons. I don't have to show off who I'll be around. I had friends of mine on camera a couple of times. You should get it from there. But if you think that everybody's around the same shape as me or whatever, nigga, I have some monsters with me. Monsters. You understand me? And most of them are going to speak to you like, ¿qué pasó contigo, negro? ¿Qué pasó contigo? ¿Tú tienes un acuerdo contigo? No, no tienes. Ok, está bien. Ven para afuera, ven para afuera. You're going to have so much shit going on around you, you're not even going to understand what happened. The next thing you know, nigga. So watch who the fuck you talking to. Seems to be talking crazy, bro. Yeah. I'm dead serious, son. I'm dead serious. Like literally. Literally, I would do something to you, bro. Trust me, I don't give a fuck how big you think you are. I'm not coming by myself. So quit writing shit in my chat room like nothing can get lifted up, nigga. You're not the baddest motherfucker. There'll be a lot of these bitch ass niggas be pouncing from podcast to podcast, acting like they the toughest nigga out. Nigga, you the toughest nigga out until the tougher nigga show up. Fuck you talking about? Shut up, bitch. Talking about stop cussing. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Yeah, because that shit be like I can't even go live because niggas is in my chat room talking about I shouldn't get donations, but you ain't got better topics than me. Niggas is in my chat room talking this, that, and the other, like everything is gravy. Nigga, no, nigga, you will die fucking with me, nigga. Be fuck easy, nigga. Seriously, you don't know me. Like you niggas be watching this shit off that and be trying to do their little investigation, nigga. If you know your investigation, you should know, nigga, what time it is with me, nigga. Like seriously, they won't find you. Now send that to your lawyer, whoever fuck you want to, bitch, a nigga. Like you come in here threatening me, they will not find you, the dog, or anybody fucking else with you. You talking wild, crazy shit, son. Like, for real, this nigga talking about cockroaches and all this shit. This nigga talking about DMX, all that shit. I don't really give a fuck about all that shit. Niggas asking how old you are, gay ass nigga. Some other whole nigga, man. Fuck the conversation, bro. Look, this is the bottom line, right? These niggas don't give a fuck about their own culture. They don't give a fuck about you. If you smart, you get the fuck away from these motherfuckers as a culture itself. These niggas are crazy, bro. You can tell by the way they respond to you, the shit they be saying out their mouth. They keep interrupting me. They don't want me to talk about this little 5-year-old girl that got killed. They don't give a fuck about this little girl. Pay attention to what you're seeing. And then you keep running around talking about, oh, these the people, this the culture, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is not the culture. This is a bunch of shitty ass people, bro. This is shitty ass fucking people. And they always gonna be shitty ass fucking people. And if you smart, you'll opt out and get away from these shitty motherfuckers. I don't even talk to motherfucking black people if I don't fucking know them. I'm being dead serious. I don't even, like, I used to enjoy talking to black people. I don't even talk to them no more. It's always gonna be some shit about violence, some shit about jail, some shit about how hard they going down, some shit about, or you ever had this when you sitting there minding your business, maybe having a soda or a drink or something. Oh, man, life's so rough right now, man. Rough is so rough right now. Or a motherfucker come up to you minding your business, and nigga come over there and start tap dancing or doing some silly shit, all in intent to embarrass you, and I'm talking about in public, in front of a bunch of white people. That's my brother. That's not my brother. That's a nigga. That's a nigga. And his poor white trash to do the same in white groups. And his Latinos to do the same thing in Latin culture as well. But my point is, for some reason or another, the best that African Americans have to offer is being fucking the court gestures. You understand what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker, right? Candyman, key. This is a grown ass fucking man. Now you think that pussy ass nigga Michael is gonna do anything to anybody? Somebody could break in this nigga's house and put a fucking vibrator up his ass. He ain't gonna do nothing. See what I'm saying? Like it be hoe ass niggas. So if you sitting up there and you listening to them, and they don't even want me to talk about this 5-year-old girl that got killed, just understand this is your motherfucking culture. And it happens every time that I come up here and I try to talk about something black, they'll interrupt it. When I went live over there where Malcolm X was, right? I had to put the fucking comments on filter because there was black niggas in there cracking jokes about Malcolm X. These people are crazy. You understand me? Like, they're fucking nuts, bro. Them and Latino people, they're fucking nuts. Nuts. So I don't sit there and have these conversations with niggas no more. It's like, fuck it. Y'all don't care about the little girl? Oh, well. All right, cool. Nobody care about the little girl. All right? Let it be known. Just make sure y'all, when y'all put that out there, just make sure you let it be known. Devin Lewis was trying to talk about the little girl. The crowd wouldn't let me talk about the little girl. They wouldn't hit the like button when I was talking about the little girl. And they were more centered on talking to me about my cash apps than me talking about that little girl. There's a reason behind that. You understand what I'm saying? Until it's their kids, exactly. But do you understand that they don't care about their kids? That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't care about their kids. Motherfuckers more interested in me talking about donations than this little girl, man. That's sick, bro. Then you ask me why I look at black Americans the way I look at them nowadays. They ain't shit nowadays. They've been reduced down to being bitches. They follow women, let women set up any and everything for them. You understand what I'm saying? They sit there, let women navigate them online and tell them what they can and can't say. They automatically side with women. This is why the bitches are saying what they saying to you. You can't lead me. They know you can't lead them because of pure simple fact they know you won't curse at them. You won't tell them, yo, bitch, I don't feel that type of way. Yo, bitch, I don't like what the fuck you said. No, bitch, I'm not going with that. Bitch came in here this minute ago. Can you stop cursing? Shut up, bitch. Ain't no motherfucking woman ever gonna respect you if you let a bitch talk to you any old fucking kind of way, especially if you live with the bitch. Ain't no woman gonna, I'll say it for you again, fellas. You sitting up there trying to brown nose the bitch whose house you live in and you ain't on her fucking leash, right? That's a lot of you niggas, black and Spanish specifically, and a whole bunch of white motherfuckers too. But we talking about the black and Spanish man. You sitting up in her apartment trying to prove to her how you so much of a man, this, that, and the third. You been there 6-7 years, nigga, and you ain't never been on the fucking lease. You ain't never been on the lease. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the type of men that be in here complaining about a nigga getting donation. Them type of niggas. Niggas that don't never go nowhere. And the priority in that day is to sit around, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever. And I especially don't look, I hate to say this, I'm willing to take the hit. I had to make this decision, and I'm going to do this weekend. I removed probably, I think it was, I don't know, somewhere upwards of like 70 people, guys, off of my motherfucking, what's the name? I went into YouTube studio and did it. And I always remove people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. So anyway, listen, I went, because he want to hear that. I went into the store yesterday or whatever. I always go to the store. It's a corner store. And so he was receiving a delivery. And the dude that was delivering was a white dude. And just to be honest with you, it don't be a lot of white. This is in New York, not Connecticut. It don't be a lot of white people over there. So to them, it's like seeing Marlon the Wizard or some shit. And so I noticed that he was out of character nice. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean by out of character nice? Like he was like, yeah, sure, all right, yeah, this a little too nice for New York. And you never that nice in the same neighborhood where you set up to do business at, but you nice with the nigga to drop off the product to you. Huh? And like his level of nice is like, hey, how are you? You know, it's like really almost borderline condescending. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. And so, what's up, Queens? And so, I was just in Queens last night too. That's crazy. Always be in Queens. Um, Queens, Bronx, Harlem. That's me. And then every now and then Brooklyn. But anyway, long story short, I was really taken by that. So I bought my little water. That's what y'all saw me drinking on camera last night, and my little pack of Skittles. I walked out. And I said, from now on, unless the store across the street is closed, because they close at a certain time, they close at like I think 12 or something like that. But I don't ever be around there. If I'm over there that late, I'd already went to the store because I know they're gonna close. But I said I ain't going to the store no more. But Apple, I'm not. Listen, listen. That's how you think. I've seen people do this a million times in my life, and I don't know if you a dude or a girl, but people do this shit. There's a lot of people that don't like to be seen by other people talking to men that look like me, even though you might be at a higher elk and may be perceived by the person that they're trying to and trying to what's the word I'm looking for here? Trying to impress. They know in the back of their mind you look better than them in a better presentation than they are. So a lot of times what it comes down to is it comes down to a tit for tat and a spat. You know what I'm saying? So basically what they doing is they vibing for the white person's attention. Because many times what you gotta understand, like I just told you, I live in Connecticut. The majority of the state, well, 37% of the state, closer to almost 50, is Italian American. It's followed after that by Irish, Greek, and Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are black and Latin populations here, but they don't outnumber those. You would have to put both of them together to them to outnumber the white population here in this state. So this will get something in perspective for you. So here goes another nigga. Oh shit, I got you now. They trying to be Mr. Educated. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, it's I don't know if you want to say Mr. Educated, because that sounds like, I don't know, like that sounds like kind of like what I'm saying here. Like you get these niggas that like black, white, Spanish, I mean, excuse me, black, Spanish, whatever, they're trying to impress people based off of color. Not because it's the right person. Like I've seen niggas try to impress the Uber driver. All right, boss man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen niggas like stop their whole conversation, or I've seen niggas pass by me in passing and won't even make eye contact with me as a man of color. I see this all the time. Like you'll get a group of white kids and one black kid, but that one black kid comes from an urban environment, so he doesn't come from the same environment as they do. You understand what I'm saying? So he automatically thinks he has to do certain unnecessary things in his character and wear certain clothes and wear his hair a certain way, and he has to go through the extra to hang with these white kids. I know this mentality. And so, because I've endured it, and I think many men of color have endured it. If you're any type of collegiate level, once upon a time in your life, I think many women of color have endured this, where you come from an urban environment, and now you've been thrusted into this corporate environment because you went to college. And even when you get to college, it becomes a culture shock to you because many of y'all have never been around white people before. I just mentioned to you, my state is 37% white. I mean, excuse me, 37% Italian American, and then the rest is white. That's just the Italian Americans. You understand? We got more Italians in New York and, well, not Jersey. Jersey's got more, but we've got more new Italian citizens here, real Italians, than New York do. New York had like pockets of real Italians, like Sheepheads Bay, shit like that, or whatever. We got entire towns, you know what I'm saying? And they all speak Italian. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy to me. It's kind of guys opens for everyone. Is it polite but over polite, especially for strangers? It is that kind of guy that opens the door for everyone. It is polite. No, you're still trying to apple butter, whatever your name is. You're still trying to equate it in your measurement. It ain't in that measurement. I walk this scan every day. I know what I'm talking about here. You understand what I'm saying? I have I have niggas that have I had a bitch like I don't like them MTA bitches. If you live in the tri-state, you know what I'm talking about. Them MTA bitches that work for the subway and shit like that, them bitches be thinking they the shit. And so, like, they be thinking they this shit because they come from poverty. Most of them. They come from high-rise projects, shit like that, bad situations or whatever. And now they get this little MTA job and they make a considerable amount of money, some of them. Some of them. You have to be higher up on the elk. But you have to consider the fact that these motherfuckers over at MTA, that they'll hire anybody. Anybody. They hire felons, niggas that been convicted of stabbings, all kinds. It's not like you have to be top tier to get hired by these motherfuckers. And when these bitches talk to somebody white, they are on their best motherfucking behavior. When somebody's white's asking for directions, they will come outside, help them. You know what I'm saying? But if you're black or Latino and you walk up to that counter and you don't look niggerish to them, the first thing they will do is they will turn around and start getting an attitude with you, getting loud with you, talking shit to you. Like you two grew up with each other, lived next door to each other for years. I'm dead serious. I've been through this. I damn near had to tase this bitch 3, 4 nights ago on the train for some shit like that. And then probably to that on my way down, there was nowhere to sit at. So it was this little black girl, and I'm calling a little black girl because the girl was like 13, 14 years old. You understand what I'm saying? I'm walking down the aisle, the train is packed. She had the only seat next to her, and that was weird because it's like a seat where you could sit at least 2 people on it, or 3 people really. And I was like, how come nobody want to sit to her? This is another thing that happens too. There are motherfuckers that are so racist, and there's also people and I'm gonna point more to this. There are people that are black and Latin that don't even want to sit next to other black and Latin people when there's a whole bunch of white people around. So, boom, this happens on the train all the time when I'm going down to New York. We'll stop in certain areas, and it's always weird too because the area we're coming from and the stops we have to stop in between, our area is more opulent than their area. I know that sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, somebody said that I lived on New Rochelle one time. I said, New Rochelle is poor as fuck. Don't match me up with that poor ass environment. No offense, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Compared to where I live at. And so, you stop at all these little poor towns on your way down. Not a lot of them, but a few poor towns on your way down. And you know they poor because everybody talk about it in this area. And these will be to have the most obnoxious, nastiest, wannabe motherfucking personality people you can find. Those ones, not the ones that actually got it, but the ones that want to have it. You understand what I'm saying? And so those people are more dangerous in society than anything, the wannabes. And we used to call them out at one time in society. We used to call them wannabes and, whatever. Now, not so much no more. Now being a wannabe is kind of in style. You know what I'm saying? You can get online, you can lie to people, you can get online and regurgitate stories because you ain't got no new stories now. I told you, bitch, 2 months ago, them Diddy stories were going to slow up. And they did, didn't they? I told you them Jay-Z stories now going to slow up. And they did, didn't they? Bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? And they going to keep slowing up. The Dominicans is on another level. Yo no soy dominicano, tú sabes. Yo soy el cubano, la moreno ahí, claro. El dominicano es mi gente ahí, tú sabes. Yo tiene las manos en el barrio en Nueva York, tú sabes, el dominicano. Tú sabes, representando el dominicano, la griega, el trinitario, tú sabes, es más. Salud la gente de los dominicanos, salud la gente de las Honduras, salud la gente latino, entonces, redentora, tú sabes. Pero especial la gente, los negritos and las negras. Entonces, sabe, no? Suave. What's up, little brother? Speaking of that, there go my little bro right there. So, you get a lot of these people, like I said again, this ain't the same black people that you once knew. And you gotta take that into consideration. These are not the same Latinos you used to know either. So you have to take that in consideration. So a lot of times you get these new-founded, assimilated, like, oh my God, type motherfuckers. And they will go through all means to sell to you that they are worthy of fitting in the white power dynamic. They've been raised like this, like they say in 12 Years a Slave. Warriors, fighters. Man, this ain't nothing but slaves. Born and bred to serve. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all think the plantation slowed down. No, the plantation just changed metaphorically. I'm trying to tell you. Good man named Sereno told me that a long time ago. You know what I'm talking about, Jose? Good man named Sereno told me that one day. Back. Somebody sent, thank you for that $20 donation. I appreciate that. You already know what I'm talking about, Jose. Guys, make sure y'all hit that Cash App up, though. We had an hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to be here for like another 30 minutes. I appreciate that $20 donation right there. I appreciate that. Really do. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And if you don't want to do either one of those things, make sure you go down below and purchase some products. We got some perfume on there from Sephora, Dior. We ain't got that cheap shit. Ain't no Walmart on there. Ain't no such and such power outlet. You know what I'm saying? Look, these niggas don't even want me to sell product. I told you, these ain't your people, dog. Yeah, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Let all that shit go, talking about that's your peoples and all that shit or whatever. Black people's not my peoples. I don't know who these people are nowadays. I just see a whole bunch of individualists. I see a whole bunch of people, you know, I come from a time when niggas was wearing those medallions and wearing the black power fist and real proud and everything like that or whatever. These people are not proud. These people will throw you under a fucking bus, and don't you forget it. You saw what they did? Listen, think about, I said this earlier tonight, and my little brother, he'll vouch for me because he was there. I said, look how they did Tory Lanez. All the bitches was on him. They all wanted to give him some ass and everything like that. You understand what I'm saying? Then when he get into the situation with Meg, now they all want to tear him down. But these are the same hoes that 2 months prior to him getting charged, they would have gave him some ass. You see what I'm saying? Then you fast forward to Diddy. Before that shit went down with motherfucker, what's her name, Cassie, y'all bitches still would have gave that bitch that nigga some ass. You understand what I'm saying? Before that shit went down with who's the other guys that went down with? Harvey Weinstein. These bitches were still out there giving Harvey Weinstein ass. Like the list go on. You understand what I'm saying? But as soon as a woman do some shit, this bitch got a million motherfucking excuses provided by the sisterhood. Oh, when she was under duress. There was a bitch that went and shot up a school down there in Alabama. And this bitch was 30-something fucking years old. Y'all remember that, the lesbian woman that did that? White woman. She did that about, I don't know, a couple months ago, whatever. There was bitches online offering this bitch an excuse from the sisterhood, a cauldron, and bitchcraft. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bitches were literally offering this whole a solution. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy to me how y'all niggas be having these bitches on here speaking for y'all and don't never check these bitches, don't never say nothing. And it's more even confusing to me that white society is promoting these bitches because they know these bitches are slow and they know they don't think like men. So they're trying to vault them into society in positions, I believe, have been doing it so for the past 20, 25 years to completely divide you. Meaning they're going to create these bitches that are so smart, unless you're a smart motherfucker yourself, you will not be able to compete with them. Therefore, they're more able to lax on now giving their DNA to another group, which we know if everybody's saying, yo, well, they harvest motherfuckers. There's millions of stories. I do believe that because they do this shit in Africa where they harvest people's organs and shit like that and kill them. There was a boy down in I think it was in Georgia, whatever. I do believe this because they've done it before. They do it in Africa all the time. They've made movies about it. So I do believe in organ harvesting because it's a real thing. And so they say when they do these organ harvesting things, they always pick black people to do it. And the reason they do it for black people is because they say that the what's the names are the strongest. There's a motherfucker that is on record, and I try to find the clip or whatever, and I can show you where this white man, who is a very valid doctor from a foreign country, says the same thing. No, it's not voodoo, my friend. Organ harvesting is something else. Oh my God, here go a nigga in here still interrupting the conversation. Motherfucker, let me tell you what I mean. Let me tell you, I'm gonna say it one more time for you. This is why you can't fuck with black culture because they always saying shit like this. Are you a Crip? Bitch, we ain't having gang conversations. So why are you drawing off the conversation to ask me if I'm a Crip? That's some corny shit. This is grown ass motherfuckers. That's why I try to tell you the average African American has the mentality of a 16-year-old. I'm trying to tell you. And they keep that 16-year-old mentality well into their 40s and 50s and 60s, especially the bitches. But let me get back to these hoes. Let me get back to these hoes. Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hold on one second. Maybe I'm not even black. I'm black American and Cuban, man. That's what I'm gonna stick with. Maybe y'all niggas is just racist as fuck. I find that black Americans are some of the most racist motherfuckers in the world. They always talk about a white this, a white that, a white this, a white that, a white this. As soon as somebody say something, well, a black this. Oh my God, I can't believe they said it. We need to start a whole fucking committee. This nigga said something about black people and the black people this and the black people that. Mind you, these same motherfuckers ain't make one post. The majority of these black vloggers ain't make one post doing Black History Month. And it's a fucked up culture, dog. Like, so either you could fix the shit or keep the shit the same way. It seems like to me, these individualist, capitalist motherfuckers want to keep the shit the same way. And it's based on the voices of the past 5 years from motherfuckers like Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed, I think you had good intentions, but what you were preaching went in a bad space. You understand what I'm saying? Boyce Watkins was one of the #1 contenders out here promoting this racist shit or whatever. They prompted these kids to become racist because they believe in saying racist shit will somehow fight the system systematically. And what it really is doing is putting y'all in a worse situation, especially the men. The bitches want to be part of a system that they can't even come in and hire other motherfuckers that look like them. They turn around and can't even provide jobs for their own men, but are providing jobs for other bitches. Most of these chicks that set up businesses, they set up businesses based to hire other bitches. They're not hiring men. So how are you doing anything for the culture? I would even go as far as to say black American women and Latin women in one scope are their own subsex society. You understand what I'm saying? I even believe most of them bitches is gay. That's just my personal opinion. That's why they always out here talking about somebody else gay, because they gay. And if you look at the demographics from the department, from the CDC, you will see 9%. I think they said 9 to 7% more. It depends on whose demographics you're looking at. 7 to 9% more of African American women identify with the LGBTQ than men. And nobody wants to challenge me on that shit yet. See, that's another thing too. With the arrogance that's been allowed into these bitches, they are now in this mind frame where I don't have to answer you, but you have to answer us. Now, this is a segue of these blacks. I'm not talking about in a totality, and Latin women too, but I'm not talking about a totality, if you understand what the word means. If you don't, some of these motherfuckers be in here, they be trying to act like they're smart, can't even understand when I say it. I didn't say in totality, but in a very huge influx. I'm going to say like 70%. These bitches will denounce what you're saying, try to shut down what you're saying, try to say what you're saying doesn't make any sense. And these are goddamn men. And the sad thing about it is I can't get one of these men, when they hear me saying this real shit, to even go in their pocket and donate $20. You sitting on there and saying what you saying right there, whatever, that's cool, whatever. But if your majority of your money, when you get up off of here, goes to some wayward bitch that's sitting online gossiping and regurgitating in her perfect perfection of regurgitating fucking Google articles, you understand what I'm saying? That bitch ain't got nothing to offer you. You paying for, basically, if you go to your favorite blogger, basically you paying for her to regurgitate, or him to regurgitate a motherfucking, what's the name, Google article that they read. That's it. Ain't gonna be no original thought process, no nothing. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing they're gonna do is regurgitate what they read. I've watched motherfuckers literally regurgitate the whole goddamn Google article and sit there and act like it's their motherfucking info. I've seen this one bitch, whoever provided the motherfucking story, that bitch will regurgitate it like it's her and throw in lies in between to make it interesting. But she doesn't understand that those lies affect her own men. And I've heard that this bitch got 2 sons. So how you setting up this world where now if your sons go off key, they automatically wrong too? You understand what I'm saying? This is why I'm telling, and I hate to say it like this is what I'm telling black men. You're better off picking other women as wives because even if you find a good black woman, right? Even if you find it, and there's many good ones out there, but even if you find a good one, the broader spectrum of the culture is going in the direction and trajectory of getting worse. You understand what I'm saying? And you can see this here. There was no pause with Cash Money Lil Ronnie down in Texas. They saw that man's daughter was with him and they walked over to the car and still shot on purpose, nigga. You think I want my kid and my family attached to some motherfuckers? Not to say it can't happen in any other culture, but I'm saying, do you think I want my kids and my wife attached to that shit? Fuck no. And you have to be a fucking idiot if you do. If you want to, be my guest. Be my fucking guest. But me, nah, I'm good. And when I hear a black chick just last night sit on her podcast with a lot of black women and tell them the same thing that she dates white, because that's what you said, bitch. You said, I date white. You said it very covertly. You understand what I'm saying? You thought the average motherfucker that's dumb wouldn't pick up on. I'm talking about that little chick from Canada. I ain't even gonna call you out your name right now. But that's what you did. I heard you, and everybody else heard you. And it's all good. That's how you like to date. That's how you like to date. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you, sir. I need to sort this problem out. Nah, man, I don't need no. I don't. No, you ain't gotta donate to me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like I said earlier, niggas is in here talking about your mama's a sucker. Your mama's a sucker. Like I said, these niggas they go and they donate. Please make sure y'all hit double tap that like button. They ain't no real niggas over here. This is like if y'all don't know, like these apps are basically all containing sucker motherfuckers. Like you're not gonna find no real people to have a conversation with in these chat rooms. You're not gonna find no real support for no black Americans in these chat rooms. If you a man of color, you look like me. You just not. These people, they'd rather see you suffer. They'd rather see you die. They don't want, especially the women, they don't like you niggas. And I don't know why y'all don't get it. Y'all, it's gonna take a couple of y'all niggas dropping and getting killed before y'all get it. These women do not like you. Yeah, they'll smile and they'll grin with you or whatever, whatever. I've seen post after post after post after post where these black women give their dissertation of why they can't stand men of color, why they think, oh man, they refer to you as a nigger. They'll say, that's my nigger. Like ownership, like a fucking slave. That's my nigger. Not around me, not around my niggas. Sound like Django Unchained to me. Remember when they went to Big Daddy's house? That's my valet. He can wear what he please. Not around me. Not around my niggas. Not around me. Not around my niggas. Let's get this one out of here. You interrupted my conversation, nigga. Hey, yo, Butter Apple, it's been real, all right? Peace. Another motherfucker in here talking to death. That bitch been in here talking all day long, whatever, ain't donated one motherfucker dime. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you they only donate to dumb shit. He's a free man. He can wear what he wants to. You know what I'm talking about. Not around me. Not around my niggas. That's how black bitches be talking to niggas nowadays, nigga. And these niggas allow it because they so much of cucks. The average black dude is a fucking cuck, nigga. Like, trust me when I tell you. I don't give a fuck, bro. These niggas are dumb. Oh, here. They automatically support bitches just because they have pussies. You understand what I'm saying? She's got a pussy. Let's go over there. They love the mammy talk. Like, y'all know what mammy talk is? And mammy talk is like when you hear somebody like, oh, Lord, child, this a mess, child. Oh, Lord, mammy talk. That's what they don't. If you want to get donated to and you're a female, just get on and do mammy talk. Oh, Lord, child, it's a fire. Oh, Lord, I said, oh, Lord, it's a fire. Just talk like a slave. They like that. I don't know why they like it, but they like that. They like when you talk like a slave for some reason. I found that effective. No, the average black man is led by fucking dumb black bitches that will raise Solely. You got a lot of niggas out here. 72% of African American men are raised by single moms. 61% of Latin women raise single sons themselves. So when you get the average man of color, you say, well, they lead themselves by lust or whatever, whatever. Where the fuck you think they got it from? See, I know a lot of women that are stand-up single moms. Let's not get that confused. There's some great single mothers out here that had a grandfather, they had a father, they got brothers currently, and them kids, them boys, they went over there and they played with them and shit like that. But the average bitch at about an 80% rate don't have that. So these bitches, they let the neighborhood raise the kids. The niggas, the boys, they learn sex from their homeboys. You think I'm lying? You understand what I'm saying? The boys, they learn how to have sex, they learn how to interact, everything like that from usually OG niggas that been out there, whatever, whatever. And remember Boys in the Hood, what Trey dad asked him? He said, you had some pussy yet? That was his dad asking him. Now, the average nigga in the hood, the niggas on the block is asking them that. And they're asking them in a joking manner because they're really trying to joke them. Now, that's all far as I'm going to go with that because, like I said, I ain't going to get no support for no black man. You don't know. I don't know. Nigga, you ain't got to know. I do know. I do know. I do know. Somebody, I don't know. There's always that nigga that come in here that want to disagree with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tabby, NBA. You want to disagree with me? Okay. I don't agree with you. I want to argue. I can't just take what you say. You're a man of color. I'm telling you, these bitches hate their own men. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And the funny thing is, it's other bitches that are creating these men. When you get a boy that's reared in a house with mostly females and he's reared by a mother, that means the end game product, whether it be male or female, bitch, is from you. Is that safe to say, boys and girls? Right? So when your son becomes now 20, 21, and he's seriously in the dating game, or let's say he's 30, 30 something, going to get married now, shit like that, right? Now that you got that son is that age range, now you fall in contact with something else. Now, everything that you instilled in your son or your daughter is going to come to fruition now. People are going to see it because now they're dating somebody, or potentially going to be somebody's wife, or potentially going to be somebody's husband, or whatever the case may be. Now, people see the product of your rearing for all these years. And I have to say to you, if you just watch some of these reality shows, you'll see, quite honestly, or whatever, it ain't shit. Any bitch that have been raised by a good mother gonna know this for a fact, and I don't think any of you ladies gonna disagree with me on this. If you raised in a shitty household, then that's when your mama will send you over to Love and Hip Hop and tell you, go ahead, baby, go over there and be the best you can. Get that paper. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of bitches out here they've been pimping their daughters forever. That's one thing I do know. A black woman will pimp the shit out of their daughter. They'll take their daughter and have their daughter fucking their boyfriends, all kinds of shit. I'm dead serious. I've seen situations where girls, literally, the daughter and the mother are fucking the same nigga. I done seen this shit 3 or 4 times. Can't nobody tell me different. I done seen this 3 or 4 times. I've seen situations. Right now, there's a dude online that's going viral for getting a girl and her mama pregnant at the same time. I swear to God to you. It's horrible and sad. Why? Them bitches ain't had nothing wrong with it. Why is it so horrible and sad? What I'm telling you is the same bitches, if you can't figure it out, because I know a couple of y'all kind of slow, y'all talk the way I talk. If you bitches can't figure it out, this is what I'm saying to you. The same men that these bitches are complaining about were reared by other black single moms that came to marry their single mom raised daughter. Causes a lot of confusion. A lot of shit that's going on is a whole bunch of motherfuckers that want to be decadent and don't want to be seen as the project bunnies that they truly are within their DNA sequence. You can't DNA see. That's why you see a lot of ugly rich people. You can't motherfuckers single your way out of DNA. So those kids won't have a dad or a grandpa. Explain yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. Explain yourself. I've seen that with sons too. What I'm telling you is this. A lot of these bitches, if you're missing it, complain about men of color that they're dating. They don't come up to par. They don't do this. Mind you, these same black women when put in the position they have their own businesses or whatever that they have to get online and complain about and all that shit or whatever. These same bitches don't hire one nigga of color. They don't even hire a nigga for security. They don't hire a nigga for do the booking accounts or whatever. They hire other women, which another really leads to me saying there's a lot of lesbianism that goes on in black female culture nowadays. A lot of it. If you watch how they touch each other erotically or whatever, or if you watch how they fondle each other, or how they quick to kiss each other or whatever, there's a lot of homoerotic shit going on in black female culture, and they know it. That's why they always point at the men to try to draw the attention off the nasty shit they doing, including OnlyFans and all this other shit, so they can motherfucking put the attention on you. I heard a bitch today say unpromptedly that Stevie J, Puffy, and motherfucking French Montana is all baddie. Bitch, listen, some of the bitches in the Bronx will wash you. Like, she gonna say that shit from the comfort of her home. That's why I'm hoping this bitch come to the town. Cause you come to the town, bitch, we're gonna take you out for some drinks. For real. We're gonna take you out for some drinks, bitch. Now you ain't gotta call me king. I don't want to be called king, yasa. I don't want to be called none of those motherfucking oddities that go with motherfucking black Americans. Please don't. Please don't. It's insulting. It's insulting for you to call me king and you don't pay homage to the king. You understand what I'm saying? Paying homage to the king is paying dual tax and donation ship. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all good. You understand what I'm saying? It's all good. No, we don't do that. You ain't gotta pay homage to me. Just listen to the story. That's all. If you ain't donating nothing, don't write in my chat room. I don't care what you have to say. Especially a nigga that's in here talking about key. I don't do them key niggas. Oh, okay. All right, you cool. You cool. What's this nigga say? $1. If you donated $1 to me, dog, I swear to God to you, I'm gonna cuss you out. Oh, all right, cool. I was gonna say, nigga, we're not having theories on relativity, but what you're basically trying to say is I'm a dumb nigga, right? So I'm gonna ask you this: what do you think about vertical integration and synergy as being a compatible unit in future motherfucking endeavors going around in the United States, especially in the epic of business? Go ahead, quickly now, quickly, chop. See, that's when you get somebody. When somebody come in and say some shit like that, how do you feel about Einstein's relative theory of relativity? You slap him in the face with one of the shits right there, and you notice he ain't have nothing to say, right? Right. You think it's funny? You key, right? Get your bitch ass out of here. You always got some fucking equestrian that wants to be a wannabe a intellectual and come in here. And then when you turn the same shit on, I quote white men with that shit a million times. When they come in and they say shit like that to you, that means they think you're dumb. They think you're dumb. See, there's motherfuckers in here that a white man will come right behind me and say the same shit and they think you're dumb because you're not speaking in the same octave as them, or you're not speaking in the same whatever as them, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I deleted this shit though. What you mean? I deleted this shit. I don't want that motherfucker on my page. For what? I don't need him. Did you donate? Herb, did you donate anything? Let me ask you that since you taking up for the motherfucker. Did you donate anything? Huh? Huh? Did you support the channel? If not, fall back, dog. I don't need your help. Nah, you a silly nigga. Get this silly nigga out of here. Anybody come in here talking about that bro shit, I don't do that shit. Yeah, that's why he didn't say nothing. They think I'm dumb. And that's what they're going to sell you. They're going to sell you that I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I went to college, even though I worked for a record company for years. They're going to sell you that, and they're going to navigate on it, and they're going to hope on it, especially black American women that don't like black American men. Black American women that will sit there and they will support a woman like Cynthia G, who was kicked off of YouTube for promoting the inoculation and how I want to say taking yourself down there to choices, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? To get rid of and inoculate any male baby that might be coming on your horizon, specifically black male baby, in favor of having a black girl. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That right there, that stuck with me. I heard that for the first time 5 years ago. There's so many things that I heard that make me think like this or whatever, but I can't stand on the side of black American men either, because as you can see, they won't give you a goddamn dime, but they'll go over. I had a nigga, let me tell you, go this deep. I had a nigga that I've been supporting his show for 12 years. That nigga won't even come over here and hit the like button, share my posts or anything else. But I've been sharing and liking his shit for 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't fuck that nigga. I just don't fuck with that nigga. I done went to the nigga shows, everything else, spent money and bread at the nigga show, and had a quite idea in line when Puff was out of jail and mentioned the nigga to Puff, like, yo, we need to do something with this nigga, get this nigga over here. You understand what I'm saying? It's no reward. What you'll find with, especially with black men nowadays, if you're a good looking black man or you're a black man that's like mixed with something or you're biracial or something like that, the other black dudes, they don't like you. Neither do the black women either. I get so many, let me tell you something. I get so many dirty looks from black Americans, you wouldn't believe it. On a day-to-day basis, it don't be white people that bother me. It be black and Latinos that bother you. And most of the time they be jealous. Other times they just be curious. I always find when I'm like when I'm in certain areas, I ain't gonna say where, but I'm in certain places and like I'm overwhelmingly speaking Spanish. Like there'll be days when I'll go like, I don't know, probably like hours speaking Spanish with people. You know what I mean? And it'll be funny because I'll be out and somebody black will hear me speaking Spanish or whatever, whatever, and they'll just look at me like, and I'll be like, wow. And then it'll turn from that, then it'll start looking like Steven from Django. You know, Steven was staring at Django when he was coming on the plantation. They'll look at you like that. They're very mean people. Like, they're only nice to white people. That's another thing. They're only nice to white people or people that like talk like slaves. And they think they're better than them. You ever just say good morning when you see them look crazy? Black me, I thought up here tough about to say good morning. No, they don't say good morning. They mean what they say. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I don't care about that shit. Ain't no black Americans support me. They only support women. So if you don't know, this is pretty much the way it goes. Don't come into my shit talking about no donations and all that shit or whatever, whatever. When primarily only thing that black Americans do is go and support women no matter what silly shit they saying. They have no backbone to men, most of them. They won't tell a bitch to shut up and nothing else. So let's cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Second thing for me, I'm not interested in doing for the culture, by the culture type material anymore. After me seeing 2 years of black Americans opting to talk about Puff and Jay-Z like a dog during Black History Month, going all the way to the depth of talking about their kids, which is disgusting, which leads me back to once again G Money, Lil, I forgot what his name is, Lil Lionel, whatever his name is. God bless the dead, him and his little 5-year-old daughter. I had niggas coming in here interrupting the podcast while I was talking about this little girl. These people do not care about kids. They don't care about each other. They don't care about their women. They don't care. The women don't care about their men. And I don't give a fuck what you say. Their actions are showing you that. So fuck what you want to keep symbolicy. Symbolicy will not save your life. Reality will. You understand what I'm saying? These were two niggas that told this man, G Money, what is his name, Lil Ronnie? They told this nigga weeks prior, if you come up to this car wash, niggas is gonna kill you. They told him that. Some other black niggas told him that. They wouldn't go tell any of these white supremacists that and nothing like that. But they told G Money Lil Ronnie that. They said, yo, if you come back over to this motherfucker, we gonna kill you. They ain't tell the Klan that. They ain't tell what's the nigga that killed what's the name? What's the nigga that killed what's that boy's name? Trayvon Martin. We just had an anniversary of him. They ain't tell the nigga that killed Trayvon Martin and try to sell the gun or whatever, whatever. I tell you, like, no, I'm good. I'm good. You ain't got to support my channel. We'll get paid with the white man. You know what I'm saying? For real. I made that. And where's that bitch at that says she donated so I can block her ass? The woman that donated to me was black. You're not black. Where is that bitch at? Where is that bitch at? Hold on one second, y'all. I'm getting rid of this lying ass. They be over here lying about donating and shit. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, why lie about donating? George Zimmerman, yeah, that motherfucker. Hold on one second. I'm looking for this bitch real quick so I can donate her. I'll get rid of her. This white bitch. Well, I gotta call you bitches because You a bitch. Why am I so angry? Because anger is an emotion. I can utilize my anger whenever the fuck I want to. Second of all, why is your communist ass over here asking me any other fucking questions like that of such? You sound like a fucking weirdo, a wacko, and a fucking communist and a control freak. I can talk however the fuck I want to. Do I come to your podcast? Do you have one? And it asks you what the fuck you saying and tell you how to say it? You've been here for 4 years and got 2 subscribers. You old lose ass motherfucker die. The fuck? I'm no use for you. Talking about crashing out. Nigga, if I was crashing out, you have a fucking pistol to your head. That's crashing out to me. Niggas be using words out of turn because you got suckers using it. Let me tell you something, man. And like the way I come up when niggas say crashing out, that mean everybody going. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all grew up at, but what I know about crashing out mean like, yo, nigga, I'm going in there, I'm hurting everything. You know what I'm saying? That was our crashing out. Crashing out is like, yo, this fire, keep firing, nigga. I don't give a fuck who in there. That's crashing out. You understand what I'm saying? Shoot from across the street, nigga. That's crashing out. Not this little corny ass, little synonym, soft shit y'all be doing. That's why I tell you, even the men sound like bitches. They emulate the bitches that raised them. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, girl. He said, shut up, girl. Stop talking like that, girl. Talking about Death Nose Juju. Hey, nigga, shut the fuck up. And they always got retarded names. These are nerds. These are nerds. Crashing out like George Floyd. I hear you. Crashing out like you just getting reported for saying that racist shit. All right, let me get up off of here. The silly people are starting to show up. And as y'all know, the silly people usually make up broke people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, bro. You know what I mean? So let me get the fuck up on out of here because it's just boring to me. You can't sit up here and try to talk intelligent shit to dumb people. Come in peace. You were the one that donated to me. This white bitch on here, I think I blocked that bitch. Yeah, it wasn't you though. It was another white bitch on here. It's a fat white bitch. I just seen it just a minute ago. And she's like, I did donate to you. You ain't donate shit, you lying hoe. Because it was the same screen name as her up here. Later, family. It's my little brother. Come in peace. Yeah, come in peace donated. It was this fat white chick, but I think she wrote something else and I blocked her. Know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, nigga. I think I blocked her. That shit's crazy. She's like, I did donate. And then you had the other, I want to donate to it. Like, this is silly ass motherfuckers. And they sit around and have conversations talking about who donating to me, but ain't have no conversation about this little girl getting killed. That's why I told you, man, like, y'all crazy as hell if y'all want to still continue to be part of that culture. I'm straight. Don't come to me with 2025. Don't come to me with no black issues. None of that, because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about little G Money, little Ronnie. They don't give a fuck about his daughter either. So stop fronting, acting like you do. You don't give a fuck about him. You don't give a fuck about his family. You don't give a fuck about none of that. I had niggas in here that were black niggas interrupting me while I'm talking about this little 5-year-old girl. That's why I'm like, where do you go with these people? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you go from there? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's just something to talk about when you don't want to be. I literally don't enjoy being around black people if I don't know them. That's sad, right? Like, I can honestly and truthfully say that if I don't know them, I'm almost disgusted to be around them because they're always going to say some stupid shit. They're always going to try to be a comic. That's one thing they do all the time. And it's always like I find myself in a situation where, because they look at me and they look at my facial features, that's the first thing they go for. They try to determine you off your facial features. That's what they used to do with King Vaughn until they found out. I used to try to do the same thing with King Vaughn. You're a pretty nigga, that is. So nigga started, you know what I mean? But yeah, let it be what it is. They think that anybody to do some damage or something like that gotta be some ugly motherfucker. Them ugly fat big niggas be the first niggas to drop, nigga. Trust me on this. So I just like I'll be confused. I don't really be like a fan of these niggas no more. I guess that's what you say. I'm just not a fan no more. I don't. I just don't. And after I went down there to Adam and Bull room when Malcolm X was killed and had that beautiful beautiful tour. That was my second time going down there. The first time I went down there was for Black History Month, 2 years prior to that, if you didn't know. And I had 300 people show up on that live. 300. 300. It was freezing cold outside. These niggas wouldn't even donate $2 for me to get a coffee. But we'll go over and give a bitch $100 for facilitating beefs, donate $200 to bitches for waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning beefing, donate $300 to a bitch because she sit back and pronounces something that ain't even going on. They like liars. So, if you're lying, if you you like to keep beefs going at 7 a.m. in the morning and shit like that, it's a perfect situation for you to be over there with them folks. Me personally, I've seen how they change, who they become, and I don't like it. And I don't want to be associated with it. I really don't. So count me out as far as that. Y'all don't have to donate to me or support me or nothing. I could care less. I could care. You ain't gonna do it anyways. I could care less. Anytime you a nigga like me, you telling the truth or whatever, the lies are always gonna supersede you because the lies are in the wave. You know what I'm saying? Like there's bitches and niggas lying in y'all faces, and this off the hype of it, y'all want to pay attention to it. So ain't no space for a nigga like me here in the devil's playroom. This devil's playroom is exactly and it exists for nothing but that. It exists for suckers, sucker bitches, and the sucker subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you really boil it down, this shit is a clown show. You know what I mean? I do this shit for fun. I'm bored right now. You know what I'm saying? Might as well make a couple dollars. I ain't gonna get it from y'all. I'm gonna get it from Google. You see what I'm saying? That's how you gotta think in 2025. Quit depending on these niggas. These niggas hate you. These people, how can I say it? The urban crowd, especially the urban T crowds and their spectators, these people, hey, what's going on, Guinevere? How you doing? Hey, what's going on, Antonio? These folks nowadays are so vicious. And like I said, you can just see it by demonstration. I'm not making shit up or what's my perspective or whatever. I'm going by what I see. And I'm not a stupid man. And I'm trying to tell you, you know what I mean? Hi, Stanley. I ain't never seen you before, but what's up? Most of these folks in the black culture nowadays, they're out to get each other. And you can see examples of this. Wake up tomorrow morning, right? I challenge anybody that's in this chat room right now. You ain't even got to come back here again. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't no old head. Your mama's an old head. You understand what I'm saying? And like, nigga, that's the problem. If you ain't got no knowledge and you ain't never seen nothing, nigga, and that's your motherfucker, what's the name on shit? You know what I mean? Or you coming in here talking about some unk shit, nigga, I ain't no unk. Your mama had you when she was 13 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Your mama had you when you were 13 years old. You abnormal, nigga. In a real world, I'm supposed to be your older brother. Tell you and your whole ass mother, I hope both of y'all motherfuckers crash in a fucking car. And back to what I was saying, because I ain't here to do no key. The last thing the nigga left was some key. Oh, pardon me. I done got the wrong nigga up out of here. Hold on one second. Let me get the key. You see the last thing you left was some key. You get that from a slut-ass single mama. That's how them niggas do. Key. I told you they mentally ill, dog. Then he wrote, oh, did the nigga get mad as hell? Or key. Like, that's all they do. These are men running around talking about the key. And you want me to bring a kid into fucking culture? You out of your fucking mind. No, I'm good. I'm good.